Daytime baseball here on MLB Network. Today we've got a good matchup in store between the Cleveland Indians and the Minnesota Twins. Major League Baseball on MLB Network coming up right after this. Jose Barrios gets the starting nod for the Twins. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, this guy has a 4-pitch repertoire, right? And those are a lot of nice options to have. You can go hard, soft. You can go in and out. And anytime you have 4 pitches, if you can throw them for strikes, you have the big advantage.
Into the box, Francisco Lindor. He will lead this one off today.
Leading off the afternoon for Cleveland, the shortstop.
First delivery to him on the way.
First pitch, 1 o'clock.
0-1, here it comes.
Ball inside.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Our game time temperature here to start play, a balmy 86 degrees at first pitch. Fouled off. The 2-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
Anytime a pitcher locates a fastball on the inside corner, it's going to be a tough pitch to hit. That one was spot on, and he had no answer for it.
Oscar Mercado.
Standing in now, Oscar Mercado. As he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half, it's 0-1. Now the pitch. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1.
He's up in the zone a lot right now. Sometimes that can be effective, but I think you have to be careful with that, especially during a day game where the ball tends to carry a lot more.
Heading out towards shallow right. And that's in there. Base hit.
Hey guys, right there, you look for weaknesses. Can a guy come in? Can he command in? Obviously not the case in this situation. He went to the well outside half 3 times, and eventually the batter made a nice adjustment.
And the runner back safely. So now Carlos Santana. And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball 1. Mercado stands at first with 1 out. Fastball at 94 miles an hour, and it's 1-1.
Yeah, I get it. They want to run this guy's pitch count up, but that was a pretty good pitch to hit. He might be kicking himself that he didn't swing at that one.
The set and the 1-1 pitch. Can't catch the corner away with the fastball. It's 2-1.
That's a great call right there. Fastball away with a guy who's got some jets on first base. Almost like a hybrid pitch out. Great for a catcher if that guy's running. Easy transfer throw to second base.
Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. And there are our umpires for this one. Working balls and strikes will be Mr. Darryl Parker.
Hey, not a very big strike zone, but a strike zone that kind of moves around a little bit too much for my liking.
Yeah, Dan, I know there's not a clear scouting report with Darryl. I'll tell you what, you're going to know in the first 2 innings where he's going to be. Defense has got to be on their toes right here. 3-2 count, runner on first has got some serious wheels. You know he's probably being put in motion.
Now a throw over, runner back safely. Now the 3-2 pitch. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. The 3-2 one more time. And he misses with that one for ball 4. So that'll put runners on first and second now with one away.
Batting fourth, the third baseman, Jose Ramirez.
Coming to the plate now, Jose Ramirez. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Line drive to left. But pretty much right at the left fielder as he takes it in for the second out.
Batting fifth, the designated hitter, Franmil Reyes.
And that'll bring in Franmil Reyes. Lifetime against Jose Barrios. He's a .333 hitter. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
Some guys are great low ball hitters, but most guys, especially guys with pop like this, they're hunting for the ball belt.
Lifted in the air out to right. Kepler's going back, but he can't get it as it's off the wall. He pulls into second safely as they jump ahead with a run scoring on the play.
This is the way you want to start the game on the offensive side of things. Teammate puts himself into scoring position, and you're able to bring him home with a gapper. That's the kind of thing that gets the whole lineup excited to put up some numbers.
Into the box now, Cesar Hernandez, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. Turned on, but it's wide of first and foul. The set and the 1-1. The bouncer to the left side, scooped up. Throw to first in time, and the big inning is avoided as the side is retired. A run for the Indians on the RBI double. On to the bottom of the first. It's now 1-0 Cleveland. Shane Bieber, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. What's your take on him, Dan?
Well, this guy's kind of unique. How about a 5-pitch repertoire that he has? That gives him a lot of options for both righties and lefties. And if he's on, he could be really tough to hit.
So striding forward now, Max Kepler. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The right fielder, Max.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And he gets ahead 0-1. Now here's the pitch. High in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Line softly toward the hole. And he will whip this one over to first in time for the out.
Batting second, the shortstop, Jorge Polanco.
So one away here with the bases empty, and that'll bring in Jorge Polanco to hit next. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
You rarely see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and man, as a hitter, probably a good chance you're not going to see that pitch again.
One out, nobody on. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Santana is in his tracks now as he makes the catch for out number 2.
Batting third, the designated hitter, Nelson Cruz.
Stepping up to the plate, Nelson Cruz. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. And now a pitch on the way. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball one.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
Ground ball left side. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Twins are set down 1-2-3. It remains 1-0. Now at the plate, Domingo Santana. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
Domingo Santana.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a fastball's in there for strike one.
0-1's the count.
And boy, big problems here to start this at bat. It's 0-2 now.
Made him look silly with that one.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a slurve, but this is in the dirt for a ball. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
This is why it's so hard to be successful as a hitter when you fall behind in the count. 1-2, you're probably expecting some sort of off-speed pitches, but when the pitcher offers up a good hard fastball, it's pretty hard to adjust and catch up to it.
So now to the plate, Roberto Perez. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. And now a pitch on the way. Slurve in there, strike one. Bases are empty, one man out. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. A swing and a miss there, 2-2. And it's fouled away. Here now the 2-2. Is swung on and missed. He got him.
For me, check swings are right there next to bang bang plays at first as the most difficult calls for an ump to make. Taking a look at show motion, the batter doesn't appear to hold up enough, so I think the call was right.
Here it comes. Greg Allen is in with two away as he takes a ball, 1-0. Two balls and no strikes.
It's never advantageous to fall behind 2-0 as a pitcher, but if you're going to do it, it's far better to do it with a guy down in the bottom of the order. Time for a challenge fastball right here, though.
Two and one after the foul ball there. Now here it comes. Drops one down here, and he'll try to beat it out. And he'll beat the throw as he's got himself a bunt single.
The batter, the shortstop, Francisco Lindor.
So here's Francisco Lindor now. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. He was a strikeout victim to open up the ball game. Now a move over to first and a dive, but he's back in there. And again a throw, and he'll dive back in. Two out with the man at first. He pulls this one into right, and he dives to make a spectacular catch. What a play there to end the inning. Worth a second look here, as this is a beauty to end the inning. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
The third baseman, Josh Donaldson.
First delivery to him on the way. And this is taken outside for ball one. That's inside. 2-0.
Pitching isn't always about getting everyone out. Sometimes it's about being smart and knowing when to pick your battles. He's been really careful with this hitter so far, and rightfully so.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. 2-1. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball.
Now this is a leadoff at bat. Great patience, and he's just waiting for that pitch. That's too good to pass up.
Down the first baseline, but a foul ball, and it's full now at 3-2. Now the payoff pitch home. Hit hard back up the middle, and a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
As a look, now the pitch. In there, no balls and a strike. And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike. A runner at first with no outs here. And this one's in the dirt. Runner holds as the count moves to 2-1. From the belt, kicks and deals.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
The 3-2 pitch is a swing and a miss. That's strike three.
Boy, that's the best pitch in baseball right there with 2 strikes. That elevated fastball. Every hitter thinks that, hey, they can do something with that, but most of the time you get the result that you saw right there. A big swing and a miss and another strikeout.
Stepping in now, Mitch Garver, as he can't catch up on a fastball at the letters, and it's strike one. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and one gone. And he lays off for ball one. Runner at first here, one man out. One and two to the Twins catcher.
He got a swing and a miss on that last pitch, but that's not the location he wants to live in against a hitter of this quality.
And that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt. That's back-to-back strikeouts now as they've been unable to advance that leadoff single into scoring position.
Yeah, clearly no problems working out of the stretch right now, Matt. He's taking control of this inning after giving up that hit. Now we'll see if he can finish it off strong as well.
So the big bat of Miguel Sano digs in next as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. The 1-0 home is swung on and missed, and that's strike 1. A runner on first with 2 away. A ball and 2 strikes.
2 strikes.
Working for the punch out and the offering.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
So you'd love for him to offer at that one, but the execution was flawless. Nice curveball that starts in the zone and breaks just out. Just a great take by the batter.
Fouled away. The 2-2. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
7th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And a slider swung on and missed, and the side is retired. 1 left for Minnesota. They still trail 1-0. All set for the start of the inning. Digging in to try it again. Oscar Mercado. He reached on a single in his first try.
Mercado.
Now the pitch. Swing and a miss, but he's right on here. 1 strike. Behind 0-2 now. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Now batting, the first baseman, Carlos Santana.
Standing in, Carlos Santana. He drew a base on balls his first time up. Now the pitch. Fastball in there for a called strike.
You could bet he wants that one back at the plate right now. That's a pitch you normally see a guy drive if he has the right approach going.
1 out, nobody on. Good swing there, but this is foul off to the right side. Ready with the 0-2. Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
Man, a pitcher let the guy off easy right there. That 0-2 pitch wasn't even close. I'd rate that as a non-competitive pitch.
The 1-2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Here is a ground ball now for the shortstop to the right of second. And that's the 2nd out.
Well executed two-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Jose Ramirez. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, he hit it hard. That's all you can ask. You can't control the result sometimes, Matty. Just unlucky with the placement.
1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0.
Ball.
Ramirez is unlike many of today's hitters in the sense that he doesn't have a lot of swing and miss in his approach at the plate. More often than not, he gets contact, and I'm sure that makes him a frustrating hitter. Meanwhile now, this is a drive out to straightaway right field, and it's going to get out of here. A home run. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. And with it, the Indians have taken a 2-0 lead. Certainly a tape measure shot there as we take a look at it with our show track technology. 111 miles an hour was the exit velocity, so it comes as no surprise that it carried as far as it did.
Now batting.
At the plate now, Franmil Reyes. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. Fastball well outside.
1 ball, 1 strike.
2 out, nobody on. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now. He chases out of the zone for strike 3, and that's the 3rd out of the inning. Indians strike for 1 on this solo homer. Bottom of the 3rd coming up. It's now 2-0 Indians. So coming to the plate, Luis Arias. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Called strike on the knuckle curve, and he's ahead in the count, 0-1. And he fouls this one off. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a liner. But right there to glove it is the shortstop for the first out.
Batting 9, the center fielder, Byron Buxton.
Now batting, Byron Buxton. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Here it comes. Fouled off. One out, nobody on. Try to bunt for a base hit here as he gets this one down. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
The right fielder, Max Kepler.
Back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up the outfielder Max Kepler. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch.
Nope, at the ball.
Ball 2. Two and one now to the Twins leadoff man.
Nasty 2-0 slider right there for a strike. No shame in tipping your hat.
Well, he just threw that fastball by him.
2-2.
And a check swing here, but he holds up far too late as it's strike 3 and the inning is over. Down go the Twins in order. They're still down. It's 2-0. Welcome back to Target Field as we send it to Heidi Watney.
Matt, I talked with manager Terry Francona during the break about his thoughts on the Indians' hitters to this point. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. It's still pretty early in the game, but they've seen a lot of pitches already, and he thinks the 2 runs they've pushed across so far is just the beginning, given the quality of the at-bats they're putting together.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. In now for Cleveland, Cesar Hernandez. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Too high that time with the inning's first pitch. Hits ball 1. And he takes a pitch right down the middle. Two balls and a strike to Cesar Hernandez. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. Hit on the ground to short. Fielded cleanly. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th. So with 1 away, let's punch up the graphic and show you the pitch speed comparison for the 2 starters here in the 4th inning. Both guys topping out at 95 miles an hour. Digging in, Domingo Santana. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
0-1's the count.
Swung on and missed for the first strike.
That's a
And he takes this one high, 1-1.
1-0.
Now the pitch. A ball and 2 strikes
1 ball,
now.
2 strikes the count.
Hit down the line at first. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. 2 runs, 4 hits. No errors to this point for the Indians. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And that is swung on and missed. He's down on strikes, and the first 2 are retired here to begin inning number 4.
Now batting.
Digging in for his second at bat, Roberto Perez. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. There's a strike at the knees. 0-1. Taken off the outside as the breaking ball couldn't catch the corner. 2 runs, 4 hits. No errors to this point for the Indians. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. And the inning goes away in unceremonious fashion on a swing and a miss at a ball way outside the strike zone. Indians go down 1-2-3, but they hold a 2-0 lead. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Ready now, Jorge Polanco. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Nelson Cruz.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Nelson Cruz. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Off the plate, ball 1.
Hits this one hard the other way, and this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single. And now it'll rattle up against the wall.
You take a look at the numbers up to this point, you see he's only given up 2 hits so far today, so he's been hitting his spots all game long. Remains to be seen if he can keep that shutout intact going forward, but I'm not betting against him.
Josh Donaldson digging in now as he takes a called strike on the black. It's 0-1.
Hey, this isn't exactly the way you'd like to draw it up. Not throwing a lot of first pitch strikes, but the bottom line is he's getting outs.
Strike taken up in the zone.
Your idea of working the count goes out the window. You're frustrated right now, down 0-2. Got to find a way to grind.
Nope.
Might have been looking to find that outside corner, but he couldn't quite get it there. It's 1-2. Trying to pick up that outside corner, but this misses, and it's back to even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. The 2-2. In the dirt here, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. Now the 3-2 pitch. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Santana is back to the track as he takes it for out number 2.
Now batting, the left fielder, Eddie Rosario.
Now to the plate, Eddie Rosario comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. 2 out with the man at first. Rosario behind with an 0-2 count. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. Twins wind up stranding 1. They trail things here 2-0. New inning set to get underway. Digging in the switch hitter, Greg Allen.
Greg Allen.
First offering on its way. Outside with the fastball. That's 1-0. Ball 2 now. Now the 2-0. 2 balls and a strike to count. He pops him up toward the left side of the infield. There to take it in is Donaldson for the first out.
Now batting, shortstop, Francisco Lindor.
So it's back to the top of the order now, and with it comes Francisco Lindor to the plate.
Matty, he checks every box. Charisma, smile, hits from both sides of the plate with pop, defense, you name it. GM's dream right here.
Bases are empty, one man out. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
Hey, pretty aggressive pitch right there up in the zone. Surprised he didn't offer at it.
Ready with the 1-1 pitch. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. That's lifted the other way out to left. On the move is Rosario. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
Number 35, Oscar Mercado.
Digging in once again, Oscar Mercado. He singled and later scored back in the first, making him 1 for 2 so far. And the pitch. And it's fouled away. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Now a changeup in on the hands that evens it at 1-1. And he finds a way to catch the zone here. It's 1-2.
Hey, with 2 outs in the number 2 hole, you're just trying to get on. You got the big boys coming up behind you.
The 1-2. Just a bit low. Tough call, but it's 2-2. Down the left field line and deep. And this will wind up a foul ball. This is in the air out to straightaway center. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Down in order go the Tribe as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Twins to discuss his thoughts on Minnesota's lineup so far. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
Thank you, Heidi. Up next for Minnesota, Mitch Garver. They'll start things out here in the home 5th, and it's been tough sledding for this lineup through the first half of the game.
Yeah, they haven't had any momentum going to the plate so far in this one, Matt. They need something to break their way and wake them up a bit.
Be nice to get these fans involved at some point as well. Now here's the pitch. Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2.
You can definitely tell with that foul off right there that he's picking up spin on this pitcher's off-speed stuff. Maybe expect a fastball on this next one.
Down and away, it's a ball and 2 strikes.
Classic strikeout pitch right there on 0-2. It's the one we know he loves going to, but great recognition to lay off in that spot.
The 1-2. Skied down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. The 1-2. Now a rocket deep down the line in left. And that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances.
Hey, there's a bullet off the wall. The outfielder does a really good job of getting that one in quickly, but I think they had play there at second base.
Yeah, I'm not sure what's going on there, Dan. I got to believe you're busting it out of the box thinking 2 until somebody tells you no. I know it would have been a close play, but I think you got to err on the aggressive side right there.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swung on and missed that time. It's 0-1. Nobody out, runner on first. Down and away, ball 1. The 1-1. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Hit down the third baseline, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. From the stretch.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
You can certainly tell at bats like this one frustrate the heck out of a pitcher, but you got to find a way to stay composed and execute your plan.
Another full count offering on its way. And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at bat. Standing in, Luis Arias hit it hard but lined out in his first at bat.
Yeah, Matty, it's always a little frustrating when you square one up. You hit a solid line drive like he did, and all you have to show for it is a jog back to the dugout. That can get in your head for a little while.
1 ball, no strikes the count. One ball, 1 strike to count. The 1-1 misses for the second ball.
I got 2 on the count.
Now the 2-1 is strike 2 swinging.
Although he doesn't use that pitch too much, if he's able to steal some strikes early in the count, could be something they have to think about.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Swinging a hard liner to center field. And now a lunging catch, and he does a full gainer as well, but somehow hangs on for the second out.
Now batting, center fielder, Byron Buxton.
Stepping up now, Byron Buxton. First pitch on its way. On a line, that's a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
And that's hitting one-on-one right there, guys. The only way you're able to execute that type of base hit on that type of pitch is to recognize it early, stay tall, stay back, and trust the process.
Max Kepler the next to grab a bat. So take a look at ball 1. No hits to this point. 1-0 home. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike. A 1-1. Popped him up. Santana is there. And that's the third out. Twins strand a pair. They trail it here 2-0. Top half of the sixth about to get started. Here's Carlos Santana now. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. First pitch of the at-bat. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
I love a well-executed changeup, especially one down in the zone. The only problem throwing it in that situation, you leave that belt high or miss your spot just a hair, and you could have some problems.
Count even at 2-2. Now the pitch. Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
The 2-2 one more time. Pitch rides in on him here as this is popped weakly toward the left side of the infield. And there's the first out.
Now batting, the third baseman,
Jose Ramirez will stride in again, and before he takes his cuts here, let's flash you back to the third inning. This was just a solo shot, but it definitely helped get this offense going. Here comes the first pitch. Hit hard, but right into the shift. He's got it. Throw gets him. 2 down.
now batting, the designated hitter, Franmil Reyes.
Next for the Indians is the designated hitter, Franmil Reyes. He's 1 for 2 in this one. First pitch coming. Here it is. Good way to start it on the outside corner for strike 1. High in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. Way outside. 1-2. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Buxton is camped under this one, and that will retire the side. Indians go down 1-2-3, but they're on top 2-0. Stepping into the box, Jorge Polanco. And Dan, he and his fellow top-of-the-order hitters haven't really offered much help for this lineup so far.
No, your 1-2-3 guys are the ones you look to generate a lot of action, and they just haven't been up to the task so far in this one. Still time for them to turn it around, though. We'll see if it happens.
And that's dead center for strike 1. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. Down low, 2 balls and a strike. Three and one.
Hey, throwing the ball great up into this point. Don't want to allow a leadoff walk. Needs to just focus in on his mechanics right here.
And that one misses, so the leadoff man will head down to first on ball 4 to start the bottom of the 6th.
Well, they haven't been able to scratch a run across yet, so maybe this walk will jumpstart their offense a little bit.
Digging in and looking for more, Nelson Cruz. Last time through was a base hit. Here's the first pitch to him.
These are the moments in the game that can sway it one way or another, why you get a W or a loss right here. Leadoff man on, heart of the order coming up. Guy out on the mound has got his work cut out for him.
Counts even at 1-1 to Nelson Cruz.
Right guy, right spot. This is one of the better hitters in their lineup. Just the guy they want to see coming up now to get this inning going.
And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1.
Sometimes you got to be aggressive offensively, but sometimes you just let the pitcher dig his own grave. Patience and discipline seem to be the way to go right here.
In there, 2-2. From the belt, kicks and deals. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. Full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes to the Twins DH. Josh Donaldson, who represents the possible go-ahead run here, waits in the on-deck circle. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
I always like watching pitchers that attack with their fastballs until there's a reason to start mixing it up. He hasn't needed many of his secondary pitches so far in this one, and there was another good fastball for a strikeout there.
In now, Josh Donaldson. Pitch inside, the throw. Short hop, but they got him. Great pick and tag to catch him trying to steal. Two out, nobody on. And now a slider in on the hands, and he's lucky that one didn't come and get him.
Everyone relax. Not a fastball right there. Obviously a little arm side run. He missed his spot. No big deal.
Now Donaldson with a drive. That's well hit to deep left field. A ball that's carrying. And he makes a nice catch on the track as that ends the inning. Nothing doing here for the Twins. They're down 2-0. Tyler Clippard is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 36, Tyler Clippard.
Coming to the plate now, Cesar Hernandez. He's rolled into groundouts a couple of times already here in the ballgame. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Nope. Ball 1, no strike.
Now the 1-0.
At the ball.
changed up on him and dropped it in for a called strike.
Gutsy pitch right there. 2-0 changeup for a strike. Good call by the catcher. Great execution by the pitcher.
Two and two.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Fly ball out toward left center field. Chasing after it is Rosario, but he's not going to get this one. It's into the gap. And the Tribe will get a man to second base on the leadoff double.
Their own pitcher is absolutely dealing right now, so this is a big moment in this game. If his teammates can pick him up and drive him in now, that might be all they need to get the W here.
At the plate, Domingo Santana, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1.
This is going to be an interesting at-bat. I think he has to be pitching for a strikeout here, so we'll see what kind of sequence he uses.
Bounce to first, right to him. And he'll take this to the bag himself for the first out, but it's a productive one as the runner moves up to third.
Now batting, catcher, Roberto Perez.
Into the box now, Roberto Perez. He's working here to bring home that very important insurance run, standing at third. First offering on its way. Strike one to start the at-bat. The 0-1. A great job of changing speeds there. It's 0-2.
The offensive approach here is simple. You know the pitcher's going for the K, so set your sights middle of the plate. And then don't worry about the infielders.
And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. And it's not in time. He's safe. As also on the play, a run comes across to score. And quite a turn of events there, as not only is he on the dropped third strike, but a run scores as well. Ready once again, Greg Allen. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
More of a comfortable side from the left side. Puts the ball in play. More of a contact hitter from the left side. Might have grown up being a natural left-handed hitter.
1-0 the count. Runners on first with one down. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. 3-0 now.
Well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here. He's not the type of hitter you want to dance around with.
And a good comeback there. It's 3-1.
Stealing that strike on 3-0 was important, but you don't want to miss over the heart of the plate in this situation. I got to believe he's going to be way more aggressive right here.
Runner at first here, one man out. And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
Now batting, shortstop, Francisco.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Francisco Lindor. He flew out in his last at-bat. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Chasing after it is Rosario. He gets there, and that's the second out.
The center fielder, number 35, Oscar Mercado.
So stepping in, Oscar Mercado. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. Looking to minimize the damage here. Set to deliver the 0-1.
It's out, 1-1.
Two men are on with two men out. Grounded to short. And this gets right through him, and that may be a run. And a good throw will wind up holding that runner at third, so the bases become loaded now with two gone.
Sometimes you need a little luck. Sometimes you need to get a ground ball with eyes, and that's exactly what happened right there.
Into the box, Carlos Santana, as he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike one. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. The 0-1 offering. Two out, bases loaded. Bounce towards the second baseman. Reined in. On to first, and that'll do it as they manage to not let this inning get out of hand. Indians forced to settle for one. We'll move on now to the bottom half of the seventh. Get up and stretch. It's the Indians 3 and the Twins nothing. Stepping in, Eddie Rosario will try and get something started in the home half of the seventh.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Grounded weakly down the line toward third. A windup and the 0-1.
Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to go a little bit further outside the zone. 3 foul balls in a row. He wants to get a swing and a miss on this next pitch.
Got him. And that's the third time we've written a K next to his name in this one.
Fooled him just enough with that pitch to get him to go around, according to the umpire. Sometimes it can be really tough for these big, strong guys because once they're committed to swinging, it's hard for them to slow their swings down, and that appeared to be the case there.
Now a slider, and he gets ahead of him here. 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Fastball just misses. That's ball one. And he takes ball two, and it's 2-1. One out, nobody on. Now the slider gets the call in the bottom part of the zone. And through 6 1/3, he's about to hit the 100 pitch mark now.
Hey, you know, Matty V, this is all you can ask for as a manager in today's game in baseball. Very rarely do we see guys get through the 7th inning. So he's through the 6th here with 1 out, and Mark DeRosa, so far so good, a pretty decent outing.
Yeah, and I think it's going to be batter to batter here for the manager if he's going to continue to ride this hot hand or if he's going to go to the bullpen.
Now he extends nicely, and this ball is driven to right field and deep. Allen is back to the warning track, and he's able to put it away for the 2nd out.
The first baseman, number 22, Miguel.
That was textbook outfield technique right there. So take notes, kids. He knew right where he was, and he does a great job of feeling for the wall while keeping his eyes on the ball. That's how you do it, and he makes the catch.
Striding in once again, Miguel Sano. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat.
Ball, that's inside.
It's really hard to work deep in the games when you're having an outing like this guy is. You're going to strike out a lot of guys. Well, guess what? Your pitch count's going to go up, too.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. That's down into left center for a base hit.
Hey, after starting the game 0 for 2 with 2 punch outs, that single had to feel good right there. Nice piece of hit.
Baseman, Luis Arraez.
So now to the plate, Luis Arraez. That's lifted the other way out to left. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. One left for Minnesota. Still down 3-0. Tyler Duffy has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 21, Tyler Duffy.
So next it'll be the 4-hole hitter for the Tribe, Jose Ramirez. He'll start things out for us here in inning number 8.
I mean, what a diamond in the rough Jose Ramirez has been for Terry Francona and the Cleveland Indians. This guy burst on the scene in 2016, just absolutely set that lineup on fire. They were looking for a guy to bail out Michael Brantley, and the production they would miss from him in the lineup, and Jose Ramirez filled that admirably.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. The 2-2 locks him up for strike 3. It's been a low-scoring affair. 3-0 our score as we show you the numbers for our 2 starters to this point in the contest.
Reyes.
Striding forward now is the DH, Franmil Reyes. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Here comes the first pitch.
Yeah, he made up his mind early to take the first pitch because that thing was right down the middle.
Outside for a ball, 1-1. Some movement now in the Minnesota bullpen as a right-hander's up and throwing. The 1-1. Takes a pitch for strike number 2.
That's the exact spot to lean on as a reliever. As a hitter, you just have to tip your cap and look for the next one.
And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
Stepping in now, Cesar Hernandez. Late square, and this is popped up, and he'll lunge out of the crouch to put this one away. Good reactions there, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Tribe. They lead it 3-0. So that'll bring in Byron Buxton. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game.
The center fielder, Byron Buxton.
First pitch on its way. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball.
Well, he's thrown a lot of pitches in this one, but it's not like he's walking a bunch of guys. Only 1 free pass to this point, but they're still making him work really hard.
First 2 pitches off the mark here. It's 2-0. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Left fielder is on the move. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
The right fielder, Max Kepler.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Max Kepler. He's gone hitless in this one, Dan, and he's not alone.
No, he's not, Matt. This lineup has had no answer for their opponent on the mound so far.
First delivery to him on the way. Watches a fastball right there for strike one.
We're moving along into the later innings, and this guy's throwing over 60% of his first pitches for strikes. He'd like to do a little bit more, but so far, so good.
And that misses 1-1.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Now the pitch. Now this is foul tipped right into the catcher's glove as he holds on to preserve the strikeout, and there are 2 away.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
At the plate now, Jorge Polanco, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. And 2-0 now as this misses below the knees. In the dirt, it's 3-0 now.
If you're at the plate right now, you have to realize who's on deck. I guarantee you something's over the heart of the plate. You have to be aggressive in the zone right here.
Here it comes, the 3-0. And this is taken here for ball 4. Just the second walk he's allowed into his 8th inning of work.
Well, they've been unable to get to this guy, so they'll take base runners any way they can get him. At the very least, you make him work from the stretch and add to his pitch total.
Now here comes the Cleveland skipper up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And he's going to make a move, as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll head for the showers as he stands to win this one if the bullpen can find a way to protect his 3-run lead. Brad Hand enters the game in a save situation, but he'll be asked to get 4 outs here instead of the standard 3. Nelson Cruz will be the first to greet him here as he stands in with a runner at first and 2 away. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And a first pitch slider is right there for strike 1. Skied down the left field line. Left fielder is on the move. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Twins wind up stranding 1. They trail it here 3-0. All set to start the 9th in this one. Striding in for the Indians, Domingo Santana. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. A ball and a strike. 1-1. Popped him up. Arias. Stay with it as he backs up and puts it away. One gone.
The catcher, number 55, Roberto Perez.
So digging in now, Roberto Perez. 3 at-bats for him in this one, all ending with him going down on strikes. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Ball, that's outside.
Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1.
He knows full well he's sitting on a hat trick right here. All he's trying to do is avoid the golden sombrero.
Hits this one hard the other way. And he'll step on first himself for the out.
The right fielder, number 1, Greg Allen.
Digging in, Greg Allen. It was a walk in his last trip. First pitch on its way. Good late break to the slider here, but he takes it in on the hands for ball 1. That'll be a souvenir, and the count will move to 1-1. The pitch. Two out, nobody on. And he struck him out. So a good pitch there, and now they're going to need to string some hits together in this last at-bat if they want to get back in this thing. Nothing across here this half of the inning. Nothing in the Cleveland ninth. Last chance now for Minnesota. They trail here 3-0. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Josh Donaldson. And Dan, what's gone wrong for this lineup today? They're only 3 outs away from being shut out.
Boy, you know, I just haven't seen a lot of fight in these at-bats. Now, of course, plenty of credit goes to that pitching, but the effort on the offensive side has been pretty lethargic watching from up here in the booth, Matt.
Yeah, I would imagine it feels the same from watching in the stands in this one. First offering on its way. Now a fastball that couldn't quite find the zone. It's ball 1. A 1-1 count now to Donaldson.
Someone on this offense needs to take it upon themselves to have a quality AB and start the line moving again.
Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That could be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
Fouled away. Really pulled that one across as the slider misses well inside. And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full.
Hey, there's not a lot you can do with a slider breaking down and in unless you catch it way out front. I like the idea of taking it and making the pitcher bring you something a little more hittable.
And could this be the start? It's a long way back, but the leadoff man is on base to start their final set of at-bats.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a good slider here to start the at-bat, but it's ruled a ball. 1-0. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. Swung on and missed. 1-2 now. A runner at first with no outs here. And he'll strike out here yet again, as it's been a ball game to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts.
That was some nice execution on that pitch. Spotted it nicely down around the bottom of the zone. And when you do that, especially with 2 strikes, not a lot of guys are going to hurt you. You're going to get a lot of ground balls and swings and misses down there.
Into the box now, Mitch Garver. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Swing and a line drive, but just foul. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way.
Full count.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with 1 out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball 4 anyways.
Ready with the payoff pitch, and he lays off here. A nice job. It's ball 4. First and second now with 1 away.
The closer is supposed to slam the door on his opponent, but he left the door wide open with a walk there. We'll see if they can capitalize on it.
Now at the plate, Miguel Sano. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike. And he falls behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And look out as that fastball ran in and got him. Ouch bang.
Wow, you never want the tying run on base, especially that way. Looked like he lost his release point and the ball ran inside until it caught him. Now we'll see if he can work around it.
Stepping into the box, Luis Arias. The bases are loaded in front of him, so a real opportunity for him to put a dent in that 3-run deficit. First pitch of the at-bat.
0-1's the count.
So important getting ahead with the bases loaded. Already a difficult situation, so you don't want to make it any harder by falling behind in the count.
Comes set, and the 0-1. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Fielded cleanly. There's one. On to first, and he rolls a double play ball to end it here as this ball game is over.
Yeah, they needed him a little bit earlier in this one, but he takes the mound in the 8th and records the final 4 outs. 4 out save. Job well done.
3-0 the final score in this one today. Cleveland jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Shane Bieber is credited with the win. Jose Barrios pitched well, allowing only 2 earned, but ends up taking the loss. So that's a wrap for us in this one. Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, Matt Vasgersian. We all thank you for watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. See you next time.
The final line score for this afternoon's ball game. For the victorious Cleveland Indians, 3 runs, 6 hits, no errors. They left 6 men on base. For the Twins, no runs, 5 hits, no errors. They left 9 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 39 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.